Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode in K9's world. I am Angry K9, and in this episode I want to do a couple of things. First off, I'm going to take on the Wither boss. That's right, I'm going to go down into the mine into a special area I have set up and take on the Wither, and then after that I want to try to get on the nether roof so that I can get myself ready to build the gold farm. Now I'm going to build Snow Crash's donut style gold farm. As far as I know, that still works in 1.9. Not really sure. I have not tested in a creative test world yet, but I'm going to go ahead and build it and give it a shot. Hopefully I'm not going to commit all the resources and the time and effort and find out it doesn't work. I should probably test it first. But, well, where's the fun in that, right? So, anyway, I have pretty much got everything I needed ready for the Wither fight. I do have one empty bottle I want to get rid of, and I'm going to go ahead and toss that right in there with the rest of them. And as you can see, I'm pretty minimal on inventory here. I've just got my armor, and this is the same armor that I had when I fought the dragon. In the last episode, I have not done any repair work to it. And other than that, I have a sword that I made up specially for the Wither. That is a Smite 4 sword. Smite 4 works against them a little bit better. Got the same Power 5 Infinity Bow that I had, and of course I got the Wither Skull, and several Splash Potions of Healing, Instant Health 2, and some Regen Potions, and of course some food, and I've got the pickaxe just in case I need it. Now, I've already got this guy set up and ready to go down there. All I got to do is throw on one skull. And like I said, I set up a little area down here all the way at the other end of the mine, down at bedrock level, and pretty far away. That way, if he does manage to kill me, it's going to take a lot of work for him to get through all of this stone before he gets to anywhere important. So that way I don't have to worry about anything getting destroyed. So I'm going to run down here and get down there and get ready. Also, I want to make a backup copy of the world just in case, because you never know. And I'm going to do all that off camera, of course. And once I get all that done, I'll be back and we'll be ready to take this guy out. Okay, and I'm all set up for this thing now, and I decided to make a slight change to what I had with me. As you can see, I brought down a couple of buckets of milk, and I realized that I almost made a fatal mistake. I brought down Regeneration 1 potions earlier, and I needed Regen 2, so I had to go out into the nether, fight a ghast to get a ghast here so that I could make up some Regen 2 potions, and the milk just kind of came along as an afterthought, and hopefully I'm going to be able to do this. Now, I also lowered the ceiling in this room by 1 block. I had it 4 high, and I was reading online that it would be better to do that in a 3 high room, so I went ahead and lowered it down 1 block. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. Now, I've got 2 little tunnels off to the either side of the main tunnel back there so that I can hide from this guy initially. So we're going to go ahead and set him up. I'm going to run back here and hide around here so he can't shoot me. And we're just going to wait for him to explode. We'll get another one of these set up here, and I think we should be good with that here. So we're going to go ahead and shoot him, try to avoid his shots, and hopefully we can get him down without him shooting me. And the reason why I want these little tunnels off to the side here so that if he shoots down the main tunnel, I can get out of the way. And I also put my diamond sword away, as you might be able to see, because this sword here actually does more damage than that diamond sword does. So if I can stay back, oh, he got me. So I can probably just back off here and drink some milk. And let me throw a health potion down here and a regen potion down here and run back up on him. And getting close. If I can just learn to stop spam clicking, I'll be alright. And I better drink another health potion. He's kicking my butt here. Oh yeah, we got Wither for 29 seconds. Oh, a little bit of lag spike there. He's getting me down pretty low. I better throw another regen and health potion. I need health potion. Health. And I hate to do this after drinking a regen potion, but I need to do that. There we go. Bring that health back. And I need to get back up there. I've almost got him. We're getting there. Oh, he got me again. 1 more hit, come on. 2 more hits. Keep an eye on my health. There, we got him. Now let me go ahead and drink that last milk. Get rid of that Wither effect so I don't die. Much better. And I think we're doing all right. And what do I got left? Just healing potions here, so I'll go ahead and throw another one. And there's the star! Woohoo! Yay! I got another star! Woohoo! And yeah, finally! Now, I will admit that I had to do this 2 or 3 times, and that is sort of why I wanted to make a world backup before I got too involved with this, because I've had some problems just trying to make this video. The first time I did it, I got lagged out so bad, and by the time the lag went away, I was dead already, so that was kind of pointless. And then after that, I just had problems with noise in the neighborhood. A train went by, blew the whistle, and completely drowned everything out. So yeah, tried this 2 or 3 times, and finally got it working out here. And yeah, so finally got myself another star, and now I can make a beacon. And there it is, my beacon. Woohoo! I've got it all set up and ready to go, and I'm going to set this thing for regen, and that's what I want. So we're going to put that right there. And now I'm not really sure what else I want here. I could have haste, but it's not really going to do me a whole lot of good up here, and it doesn't really do any good unless you have an efficiency 5 pick anyway. There is always strength, but I really don't have too much trouble with mobs over here. And I'm not really sure what resistance are. Speed and jump boost are really pretty much useless in my opinion. Resistance, yeah, it might be useful for something. So we're going to go ahead and set that there. And we're not going to have resistance 2, we are going to have regen. And that is what I've got. And that sets my beacon up for resistance and regen. Woohoo! So I don't have to rely on potions anymore, at least not when I'm here at the base. When I go out traveling, I'm going to have to take some with me still, but that sure makes it a lot easier. And of course I had to use diamond blocks and gold blocks down here, which I really didn't want to do, but I had to do anyway. And as I build up more and more iron, I will replace these gold blocks and diamond blocks with iron blocks eventually. And I guess that's a good excuse for me to go over there and start building an iron farm, right? Probably back there in the corner by that netherrack column, maybe. So anyway, what I want to do for the other half of this video, like I said, is I want to try to get on another roof, and it's going to take me a little bit of time to find just the right spot to do it. And as far as I know, it can still be done. Now, we used to be able to use the old dark oak trick, where you use a dark oak tree to break the bedrock, and that doesn't work anymore. That was patched in, I think it was 1.8.2. I'm not sure. Let's see, I need 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a minecart. And yeah, so that was patched, so that doesn't work anymore. But as far as I know now, you can use a minecart, and if placed in just the right spot, it'll let you jump into the minecart, and then you could exit the minecart and be right on the nether roof. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything I need set up for that, and try to find just the right location. And let's see, I'm going to need enough for a portal, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for a 3x3 portal. And I think that's pretty much all we're going to need. I need to get my flint and steel right here. That way we'll have a way back down if we do make it on the nether roof. And I need a minecart, which I don't have here. So that's what the iron is for. And I'm going to have to make up a track or something like that, because I don't seem to have a piece of minecart track either, so I'm going to need that. So anyway, I'm going to get all this together, and I'm going to go into the nether through the hub there and see if I can find just the right spot to get this in place, and see if I can't get on the nether roof. Now, I found just the right spot for this, and I had it set up, and I actually tried it a couple of times off camera and died both times. That is because I forgot one very important factor, and that is that I need to bring an ender pearl for the first trip through. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get out. And I neglected to do that for the first 2 times. And it finally occurred to me, hey, I'm missing something. And then when I was looking at my inventory, I suddenly realized that's what I needed. So anyway, standing right here on level 123, and pillar up to level 124 or 125. And I must have knocked the torch off. And this track here is on level 126. And on top of this will be level 127, and this is the last row, or the last layer of bedrock before we get to the open nether ceiling. So we're going to go ahead and place that minecart right there, and I'm going to have the ender pearl ready, because what I got to do is I got to click to get into that minecart, and then immediately click the dismount, and throw an ender pearl, hopefully straight up, so that when it comes back down, I'll land in just the right spot. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Click and jump, jump, jump. Gotta jump. And we're going to keep taking damage until that pearl comes back. Hopefully it'll get there and we are out. And if I did this right, the minecart should be directly underneath me here. And I kind of got an idea of the coordinates. I took a screenshot. So it should be at minus 3861. So that should be pretty close. Minus 3862. And the minecart should be like right here, actually. So what I want to do is I'm going to set up another minecart up here. And I'm going to have a couple of stairs on either side. Now, I don't want to set this minecart directly over top of the other one. And I want to make sure that I don't have any solid blocks over top of the other one. Otherwise, I will not be able to get out. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. Just to be safe, I think this should be far enough away, but still accessible. And we'll put that, no, not that way. I don't know if this is going to work. No, it's not. I'm going to have to do it the other way because the minecart track is not wanting to cooperate. So let's put it over here. And we'll put that right there, and we'll do it this way. That way it's facing the right way. Drop that right in there between. Now, if all goes well, when I hit the control key to get out of that minecart down there, I should be able to jump and right-click into this one right away. And that way I won't need ender pearls every time. And I brought some potions with me, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that real quick. And also, I need to set a portal up here. So I need to make sure I get the portal set in just the right spot. Otherwise, I'm going to end up way far away from where I want to be. And I need to set this portal up at like negative 1143. So we're going to go ahead and try to figure out which way we need to go to get there. Negative 1143 is in this direction. So back over this way. We should be in the general vicinity of, let's see, make sure I'm doing this right. And these directions are always hard to do. Let's see. This is back this way, 43. And negative 11 is in this direction. So once we set this up, we should be in the general vicinity of the portal in the center of the hub. And if you listen, you can kind of hear it. So it should be right under us. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a portal right here. And this way, when we go through this portal, we should end up in the portal right by the house. And of course, when we come back, we're going to be in the center of the hub. So if this works out, if I did this right, we should end up in the right spot and not way off in the distance somewhere or in some other crazy place. And I came out in just the right spot, right where I need to be, right by the house, and that is a beautiful thing. So now the way that works is I'm going to be able to run through the nether in here, just like this. And with that other minecart up there, I'm not going to need ender pearls, so I can run over here and just kind of jump into that minecart and dismount it and then jump, and I got to hit the other one just right. Now timing, of course, is going to be very important here. So we're going to take damage pretty much every time, and that's why I'll have a couple of extra potions of healing with me. So if I can get into this thing just right, and then dismount, jump, jump, and click, and there we go. And just like that is how it works. So that is a good thing. Now we are on the nether roof. Didn't have to break any bedrock because I don't think there is a way to break bedrock anymore. And this is cool because now I'm going to be able to build the gold farm. And as far as I know, the donut style gold farm does still work in 1.9. It just needs a couple of minor changes from previous versions, like 1.8 versions, etc. And I think there's just a couple of blocks placed in different places, and maybe some glass replaced with a fence or something like that. I think that's really all there is to it. And I'm going to build that right over here somewhere, probably right close to this minecart right here. Maybe I'll have it go up right over here. And then, of course, you can't do water drops in the nether, but I could do a slime block drop or something like that. And since in 1.9 you can legitimately collect cobwebs now, from mine shafts and things like that. I got a bunch of them from the end library or the stronghold libraries, you might be able to use those to break your fall as well. So maybe I'll do some kind of cobweb drop or something like that, so that I can get back down quickly, because of course we got to build that thing way, way, way up there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Glad to be back up here, and I really, really wish we could still break holes through it, because it's a lot cleaner, a lot easier to do than this, but yeah, this works. So I guess that's good enough for now. So I think that is going to do it for this episode. It is probably just a little bit shorter than most, but that's all right. All I really wanted to do was get that beacon set up and get up here on the nether roof. I'll probably work on the gold farm, a majority of it off camera. Same with the mob farm that I want to build in the overworld, and I mentioned that in the last episode. It's the same one that I built on full stack. And also I need to build an iron farm somewhere in the spawn chunks. Probably going to build just your basic iron farm, the one that's been around for a long time. Not going to build one of those fancy crazy ones right now. Maybe in the future I will, but for right now I just want to get a somewhat decent supply of iron going, because I'm going to need a bunch of iron to build one of those really big crazy iron farms anyway, with all the hoppers and pistons that I'll need. So I need to kind of get my iron supply built up, so that I can also replace all the gold and diamond blocks over there on the beacon pyramid. I want to get those out of there, because my biggest fear, of course, is that a creeper is going to come along and explode, destroy those blocks, and I'm going to lose them. That would not be good. Of course, I could recover from that, but it would just be a pain in the neck to have to do it. And it shouldn't destroy the beacon, though I don't think creepers can destroy the beacon. So I'm not too worried about the beacon, just the blocks. So anyway, like I said, that is going to do it for this episode. Sure do appreciate you watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. My name is Angry K9, and I will see you next time in K9's World.